All right, the next section is pages. Um, Pages are very, very similar to posts in a lot of ways. The way this is set up, you have a listing of pages here. When you go there, you can edit. Um, you can actually, with both of these, I should mention, there's the quick edit option, which lets you change a slug. You can actually, I think you can change the slug is your permalink. I think so. I think the slug is your permalink. Then you can change a couple of different things here. But if we go in and actually edit the page, as you can see, that changed my permalink structure there. This looks exactly like the post pages, though, right? You have the visual editor here, the title, the permalink, an option for a featured image. The only thing you don't have is those other options on the side there.
And really, what you're talking about when you talk about posts and pages, the big difference is that a page is a static thing that's gonna just display by itself, and we're gonna go to a page to read content that you want to have there forever, and usually it's going to be part of your nav bar. So you have an About Us page. It's a static thing that stays there and stays the same and always stays in the same location on the site. Whereas a post, after a year, it might be pushed down to the bottom of the archives and you'll never see it again. So posts are also always going to display on a blog listing page or something like that. Pages will only be displayed on your menu, and that's generally how you're going to get to a page.
Right. That's a good explanation. I don't think there's really anything else we need to talk about here. One more thing that we'll mention is you have your visibility option, or your three options here, right? So there's status, which is published. If you're working on a blog post or a page and you're just working on it live on the website, but you don't want to actually push it out to the public yet, maybe you have an active blog, or somebody will have an active blog, they can set it as pending review for somebody else, or draft, in which case it's not published for publicly, but you can still preview it and look at the front end to see what it looks like using something like preview changes or view page at that point.
The last thing you can do in the pages thing that's important, because we'll be working with the backend later on, is that you can select the page template. And I'm actually not seeing it right here. I don't know if it's set up in this particular site, but that's something we'll be able to do as well, select the page template. So that's something to keep in mind for later.
We'll talk about it a little later. The reason this doesn't have it is because this particular theme doesn't have different page templates set up for individual pages. The posts had the option for different post templates, but there aren't different page templates that are built into the template just yet. We'll show you that a little bit more once we get into that part of the theme development.